I'm going to say this. If you remember back to, I think it was last week, when Nana was talking to Swerve and was telling Swerve to, just leave this stuff alone. Swerve was like, no, I can't leave it alone. Nana now is probably going to go back to Swerve is like, get him. I tried to do this nice. I tried to do it diplomatically. We got to do this the hard way. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. We're doing this the hard way. And Swerve, he's going to unleash Swerve. Swerve's going to get his ass. Swerve's going to be on his ass now without any restraint. What you think, man?
I know we've been chatting. This one definitely deserves a long conversation about how good this segment was between Ricochet and Nana.
Yeah.
Ricochet's out here looking like $1,000,000, by the way. Like you already talked about it. Like he is just a natural heel. He's really good at it. Right? He's in there, he can bad talk. He looks phenomenal as a heel. He looks great in the robe too. And it just he just looks and acts like a top heel in the company.
Yeah.
And then when Nana came out there and Nana tried to be diplomatic and he was like, hey, look, you're great. I know you're great. You won. You took it. This robe means a lot to me. Just let me have the robe. And then Swerve, Jesus Christ. And then Ricochet's like, nah, make me. And just, we got to talk about how good Nana was too, because Nana also plays his role perfectly.
Nana was perfect.
So we're going to see where this leads up, right? Swerve wasn't here, so we're going to see where this leads. But I think you're right. I think Nana's going to be like, okay, I know I've been trying to get you to get away from this and move on and try to go back for the world title, but we got to stop Ricochet. And that's going to be, when that moment happens, we get a part 2 of that great match they had in Atlanta. Oh, man. I'm all for it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And then, I'm gonna say one thing about the whole stupid discourse about the robe. It's like, hey, just like many of other AEW stories that actually have a story that goes back way before that robe has like a 20-year plus story going on with it, right?
Yeah. Do people not know that?
People do not know that. So they're like, oh, well, you guys talked about CM Punk and the bracelet. It's like, dude, that bracelet doesn't mean shit, okay? Like, that bracelet thing was just made up at the last minute. The robe actually has story to it, and it's had story to it for like 20 plus years.
Yeah, this isn't just, it's not, he didn't make that robe for Swerve. Like, Nana has had that robe, and as a manager, he's given it to all of his top stars. Like, that robe has seen world champions. So,
right.
Like, it's different. That's why that robe meant so much to Nana. You can see it in his face. Yeah, y'all don't be weird. Just because you don't know something does not mean that equated to the bracelet thing. No, just stop.
To the CM Punk bracelet thing? No, get out of here.
Just stop. You think a bracelet, like one of those like EDC bracelets, means as much as like a custom robe? I can look. You know how easy it was for WWE to mass produce them. They sold the bracelet.
They tried.
They put it. Look, I don't know how many they sold, but they put up on the WWE shop. I saw that. So they tried to sell it. So if it was really, you can't get the Nana robe. Like, you might be able to find like a random one that like someone like sewed together and made, but you're not gonna get like a proper replica. So y'all just stop. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. And WWE was trying to merchandise that bracelet, and the person that actually made the bracelet was like, hey, can I get some money from that? And then they stopped immediately.
Greedy ass $1 billion company. You couldn't give a little kickback? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that whole segment, fantastic. But Ricochet gonna get his ass kicked with the The gloves are going to be off.
Oh yeah.
Really going to be off this time.
Oh yeah.